Hello everybody and welcome back. It is Jeff again coming to you with another episode of Minecraft from the Mindcrack vanilla server. And I've changed some things. But I wanted to address this completely right now to Raisin, since we've been having some conversation in the comments back and forth. And Raisin has told me what I need to do is make my slime block stick out toward the lagoon with something on top of them to create a channel of water. Basically, I'll show you what I did, and then I'll explain something to you why this, unfortunately, is not the answer. And I was trying to have some dialogue with Raisin back and forth and ask for some pictures, because maybe I'm thinking about this wrong. But right now, my pistons are extended. There's slime blocks under there. So that's bottom row of piston, the row of cobble right below the row I'm on right now. Actually, I can get rid of this. Yeah, there we go. There we go. This is how it's supposed to be. The row of cobble below where I'm at right now will move, or right on the row that I'm standing on right now, will move back and forth. And when it's retracted, it's going to cause a way for the water to go down. And when it's in like this, or out like this, I mean, it's going to cause a channel for the water to flow. Now, it sounds simplistic, and granted, you need furnaces and stuff around, so I'd have to hide all this stuff, and I don't even know if I possibly can. But let me show you what happens. Unfortunately, when you pull it back, the water curtain comes down exactly like one would expect, which is great. Everything looks good. It looks like if I pushed these blocks right back out, it would stop this water, and it would cause a channel for my water to flow down. But watch this. When I retract, notice the water didn't move. It didn't back up at all. Now, it's almost as if the water's updating fast enough that it realizes it's connected to water right next to it. And as you can see, look, this water is now out one more stream, which is the water mechanics problem I kept talking about that I keep running into with this. I know he did mention something about putting a dual layer on top of this, and let's test that out right now. Unfortunately, all this water is not going to go away because the way I've torn this thing down, it's actually maybe I blocked it off enough. Okay, I did block it off enough on the sides. It looks kind of ugly. Oh, not quite all the way. It looks kind of ugly because I was just blocking it off to try to clear out and make dry land every time. But let's see what if I did it like this, because I think he did say something in the comment about doing it too high. So let's retract it. Now we're only getting water to come down. Yeah, see, the water's not even coming back and around. It's actually just sneaking through the side. So the too high doesn't work because the water is still contained within this channel. Yeah, I guess that makes sense. Water's still contained within this channel. So, Raisin, I'm sorry. Thanks for the suggestion. However, you know, that's what I was trying to talk to you about in the comments and explain to you that it's not going to work because of the water mechanics. Unless I'm missing something that you can just blatantly tell me that I'm missing, but I don't know what it could possibly. I don't know. Oh yeah, because like this, see, it's only sticking out. Notice it's only sticking out one block's worth of water right now. And if I go flip the switch, I got my little water channel, but the water had already updated, and it's now sticking out one more block worth of water, as you'll see when I jump into here. Flip that switch. Nothing changes except for my water is now out 2 blocks worth of water. So that's the problem I'm running into with this thing. I don't know what to do. And now I've torn down my old design to test this out, because I honestly really, the more and more I used or looked at the old design, I didn't like it. I didn't like it at all. It was ugly, and from certain angles, things just didn't look right. I don't know. I was thinking about putting some people suggested putting some trees in the mountain. There's some waterfalls will have like trees growing out of them on like a rock. And I could have done that in some areas in order to hide a lot of things, and I was really thinking about doing that. I still might go back to that design. I don't know. I'm going to take a break from it for a little bit, though, and as suggested in the last episode I did, I was trying to cave around those caves that were back there, and people were like, no, you should go out and actually explore the land and find a different cave that's not right by spawn. So that is what I'm going to go venture and do. I don't want to go too far away. Jungle or swamp? Maybe just a roofed forest. I can't even tell. Looks like there's some. Let me see if there's torches in here or if it's a lava pit. Looks like somebody came in here and did some mining. Torches in here. So people have definitely mined this area up a little bit. So, hi guys. What's up? So we are going to go this direction and see what we can see. I see mushroom. Mushroom top. This also looks kind of explored. A lot of horses out here, though. I know if I can get some saddles, I can come get some horses from this area, which is nice. That rabbit is like going to drown himself down there. I should have slept before we left because now it's nighttime, and that's going to make life much more difficult. I actually don't know. I'm going to put those coordinates on the screen just for a moment, even though we're not terribly far from where I started, but I don't know the exact coordinates of where I just started from. So we'll try to find it. But what I do really want to go find a nice cave system right over here. That would be my ultimate goal, like right here. A nice open cave. So let's look for that. I'm going to run around for a minute in the dark and look for that. I might actually wait it out for it to be day. God, there's so many horses. Hi, creeper. I saw you this time. You didn't scare the crap out of me like your brother did in the cave. Maybe it's because you're not in a cave. I would guess that's why. So yeah, I might just let it turn daylight before I continue on too far, because I want people to be able to see this and everything. So guys, I will see you shortly. Well guys, we're in luck. I'm gonna come back up to the top so you can see where I'm at. I literally walked like a few steps to the right after I stopped recording. I was killing some lamb because I realized I was running low on food, and I also didn't think about the fact that I have a flame bow. It's infinity, like one-shot kill, and it drops cooked mutton. So I got some mutton, which is awesome. Cooked. Didn't even have to sit there and cook it. But I looked to the side. There was a little teeny hole in the surface. So I was like, let me go check this thing out. And realized it actually seems to be a cave that may in fact go somewhere. So figure I don't have to wait all the way until the morning, and we're going to be good to go. So while we're down here, I'll tell you guys, a TV show that I can't say I'm addicted to, but I really, really, really like it. Man, this thing is super long. I really, really, really like it. And I don't know if I've talked about this before on the show. I don't think I have, but it's called World's Dumbest. It used to be called Smoking Gun Presents. I don't know what happened to the whole smoking gun part of it, but I don't know if they just don't have affiliation with like the true smoking gun. I think the smoking gun's like a website and things like that. Wow, this is a pretty cool cave. There is some stuff in here that I need, and I like it. I like it a lot. So let me get rid of it. Okay, that was dangerous. There we go. And it's basically what it is they take B-list celebrities, and by B-list celebrities I mean like, you know, Frank Stallone, Tanya Harding, Chelsea Peretti. It's like people who you wouldn't go out and be like, oh, I'm, you know, this is like a, you know, definitely your A-list person, your Tom Cruise or your George Clooney or something like that. It's like they take B-list celebrities. This is what the show, like, they advertise themselves like this. It's not like I'm downgrading them. They have people, they know what they are. Just like, you know, if you take a ranking of like YouTubers and things like that, you take your A-list is going to be, you know Seth Bling, Vintage Beef, Etho, all those people. Your B-list, I don't even know where you'd exactly do a B-list split on that, but I definitely wouldn't even be in the B-list probably. I'd be sitting down in the C, maybe even the D-list. You know, that's where I'd be at, the celebrity status of the YouTubes. But I know that, so if you said that to me, I wouldn't be like, I'm so offended. It's just like, that's what you are. If you're a B-list celebrity, you're a B-list celebrity. Hey, at least you're not a C-list celebrity, you're a D-list celebrity. Like, you know, Dustin Diamond probably is like the C or the D-list celebrity. That's what I would guess. Him and his own porns and all that crazy stuff. Funny story is, I actually know somebody who makes movies in Michigan, and he makes like B-side zombie flicks, and he's actually had Dustin Diamond in multiple of his movies. And we were out at the bar one day, and it was like I mentioned something about, you know, Screech, and he was like, hey, he's in a lot of these movies, and he actually called him up, sitting next to me, and we talked to him for a second. He didn't have any idea who I was or why he called. He said he wanted to do something about the movie. I think this guy wanted to like prove to me that he knew Dustin Diamond or something, but that's cool. I was cool with it. Anyways, B-list celebrities on this good old show that I almost just called it Smoking Gun Presents again, but World's Dumbest. And World's Dumbest, it basically take those cop shows from back in the day. Who's the guy who always does the World's Scariest Police Chases? That guy. Take clips like that, or those exact clips, and have B-list celebrities sit there and make fun of the, you know, the perp or whatever it is. If it's a police chase or something like that, making fun of the perp and the cops. And if it's one of those guys who, you know, stupid, you know, YouTube videos. Just it's almost like it's Equals 3, but for more mainstream things from, you know, old TV shows. Not just viral videos. And it can be really funny, really dumb sometimes, but really funny, just more for the comedic aspect of listening to what the B-list celebrities have to say. Well, some of their segments they have, sometimes they'll do, you know, World's Dumbest Motorheads, and it's all about people doing dumb stuff with their car. World's Dumbest, you know, police chases, you know, all that stuff. They also have the World's Smartest Inventions, they call it. And World's Smartest Inventions, it takes ridiculous things and they completely make fun of the invention itself or the commercial that goes along with the invention or something like that. Like, for example, one of the things that's actually on the latest World's Smartest Inventions that I saw, which is number 13. So there's a lot of them, and I've seen most of them. I haven't watched all of 13 yet, but I was just in the middle of watching 13 and then, you know, stopped and I'm recording a video. But like the Bacon Bowl, for instance, is one of the world's dumbest world's smartest inventions, and they make fun of like the whole commercial for the Bacon Bowl itself. The, you know, the infomercial or whatever is like, you could take any of your favorite cuts of bacon and use them for this. And the one guy comes in and he's like, if you have a favorite cut of bacon, you might have a problem with bacon, like, you know, type of thing. Like, this is the dumb things they say, but it's kind of amazing to watch this show because they make fun of these inventions. But then you gotta realize, these inventions are real. They're not actually made up inventions. It's an invention somebody actually had and was trying to sell. And one of them, a guy had the grizzly stick or something like that, and it was literally a pole shaped like a stick, but it was like made of plastic. But it had bumps on it, and it was irregular, and you were supposed to put it on the wall and use it as a back scratcher. Like, you literally mounted it to your wall, so you just had this almost like a railing, almost like a handicapped railing. It looked like it was hanging out of your wall, but it's irregularly shaped, and you use it as a back scratcher. And his, you know, in the infomercial, he was like, roar, roar, acting like, you know, this big, like, bear or something like that, because it was called, like, the grizzly pole. I don't know why, like, that thing's fucking stupid, but either way, it was, they, of course, made fun of it, rightfully so, on the show, and it was hilarious. It's a weird diamond patch I just came up to. And yeah, of course, it was hilarious, and I loved it, but on this